Hey guys, Miss Cat here. I hope you're doing really well and you're enjoying your packets so far and that you were able to watch the preparing your home environment videos and preparing for a lesson. I wanted to give you some additional notes that maybe we didn't cover in those videos. So, some things that I wanted to share with you before you get started with some of the practical life work specifically is these are things that are second nature for me. So I've been doing them for over 15 years and I know it'll be new for you and it's okay if we make mistakes, but I wanted to give you a good way to get started. So I recommend watching the video of the lessons that we give you twice at least and taking good notes of each little step. Notice every time we pause, every little thing we say, it's all important there because every lesson is not just a practical life lesson for like scrubbing a table. It's a language lesson. It helps with some type of developmental skills. So notice every little thing. So take good notes. Prepare your environment, especially for practical life. You're going to need to have a hamper where dirty towels are going to go and sponges. You're going to need extra towels and sponges. I would recommend going to purchase towels. Once you get videos of the practical life work that you are getting and the color of it, then note the color of those practical life and buy that color of towels and sponges. Get extra white towels to clean up spills and get a good water source container. So this is a sample of one, but it can be smaller, larger, anything where that's going to be at the child's height where they can go and get their own water. I know you don't have to put a lot of it in there, but they're very capable of using it. You can also find one that's a little bit challenging if you don't want them to get water all the time. You also don't have to have the water source accessible to them always. You can just put it out whenever you're going to be able to supervise it or when you feel that it's a good time for them to do water work, or only the time that they have allotted for practical life. But since you are having this open water source available to them, definitely put a bowl and a towel under it to protect your floors and to protect from big puddles. But that's why I recommend the big white towels, because they can clean up their spills. If they make a spill, they get the big white towels to clean up the floor with. All right, and then I also recommend checking in with me if you have any questions about the lessons. And then before presenting the lesson, prepare your shelf, prepare the work on a shelf. Make sure you have extra baskets for extra sponges and extra towels to replenish the work. Make sure everything is complete on the tray and that it is exactly as we show you. The reason that it's prepared in a very specific manner is because it aids with left to right movement, top to down, in preparation for writing and the movement of the eyes then that way. Make sure it's beautiful, in good repair and in good condition and clean. Make sure you're feeling good and prepared to give that lesson. And again, make sure that there's a hamper available for them to put the towel when they're finished, that there's compost, if there's things that they're going to put in the compost, available at their height, and that they have a little trash can also available at their height. And yeah, and then again, I recommend practicing, not only watching the video several times after I send you videos on the work, and also taking good notes, but practicing it. Practice it at least 2 or 3 times before you actually give the lesson to your child, to see how, if there's anything you might have missed. All right, always feel free to call me and email me if you have any questions. It seems that I think text messaging and setting up Zoom calls are the easiest thing for me in terms of communication. So I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey.